All right, guys, let's do this. Another Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movie. Another action flick. But I hear this one has Gal Gadot kicking his ass. Now, that's something to look forward to. The movie begins with the love story of Anthony and Cleopatra, but immediately shifts to the question that nobody was asking. What happened to Cleopatra's egg? Apparently, they were completely bejeweled and cost a fortune. Two of them were found. The third one, which will be the MacGuffin of this movie, was never found. Somewhere out there, a man can be seen building his own egg. And that's the weirdest sentence I've spoken all day. We also get to see what Red Notice means. A warrant for the biggest international criminals out there. This movie's gonna make criminals look cool, isn't it? Oh, Hollywood, will you ever change? Anyway, we're in Rome where we meet Hobbs. Xander Bravestone. No, what's his name in this one? Okay, John Hartley, Special Agent FBI. Whatever the name is, his personality is gonna be the same, isn't it? So John arrives at the museum where one of the eggs has been kept because an international art thief has threatened to steal it. They reach the egg, but John believes that it has already been stolen. He pours Coke over it and the fake egg fizzles away. The police seal the room, but one man starts running away. John follows after him. The man is almost caught, but he drops a bomb and escapes to a section that is being renovated. By the way, why do museums and movies always have one section that's being renovated? Everyone chases after him, while the man fights them all back. He is about to escape, but John holds him at gunpoint. Instead of being scared, the man laughs and makes a funny remark. Who does he think he is? Deadpool? The man's name is Nolan Booth, and he tries to escape. John jumps out after Nolan. Nolan steals a bike, but John is a government agent. He believes in law and order. He steals a car, but he immediately gets into an accident and Nolan manages to escape. Now, since the producers had too much money to spend, Nolan goes to Bali and takes out the egg. But John is already there, waiting for him with lots and lots of Interpol soldiers. They are led by Agent Urvashi Das, who arrests Nolan. Nolan is still a smart mouth and insults Urvashi. John is also a criminal psychologist and psychoanalyzes Nolan, saying that everything Nolan does, he does for his father's love. Now that immediately shuts up Deadpool. John also tells Nolan that they found him with a tip from another art thief called the Bishop. Later, John puts the egg in an armored truck, but the soldier opens it and replaces it with a fake egg. The truck leaves and Wonder Woman leaves with the egg. Back in Rome, John is having a drink when Urvashi comes and shows him that the egg was fake. Urvashi also checked on the FBI, but apparently, they did not recognize John. John also has a suspicious Swiss bank account with $8 million recently deposited. Since he is the prime suspect, she arrests him. Now, on to Russia. Because, why not? Let's go through all the countries in this one movie. John is put in a special prison there, and his new roomie is Nolan. Nolan also agrees that the bishop must be responsible for this. Nolan then says that there is a rich man in Egypt. The rich man has a daughter. The rich man's daughter is Cleopatra, and Cleopatra wants all 3 eggs before her wedding night. The rich man is willing to pay over $300 million for them. Nolan says that the second egg is with a scary international arms dealer named Sotto Voce. Later, the captain calls the two of them over, and it's the bishop. She immediately calls Nolan the second best art thief, and that really hurts him. The bishop says that she intercepted Urvashi's call to the FBI and gave false information about John. She was also the one who deposited $8 million into his account. Apparently, she's here because Nolan knows where the third Cleopatra egg is. She offers him 10% for the information, but he declines. So she leaves for now. While they are fixing a wall, John tries to team up with Nolan to know where the third egg is and to arrest the bishop in order to clear his name. Nolan finally agrees. Later at night, Nolan tells a touching story about how his father emotionally mistreated him, causing his psychological condition. Sad bonding moment right here. But wow, that did not feel organic. The next day, they put their escape plan into action. They begin by causing chaos in the laundry room. Then they beat up some guards and go out of the building. Then, Nolan breaks down the wall they had been fixing earlier. Then, the two of them walk along a steep ledge to a helipad. There, John gets into a gunfight while Nolan takes control of the helicopter. One of the soldiers aims a bazooka at John, who barely survives. Nolan shoots at the soldiers with the helicopter and then prepares to leave. John jumps in just in time. The soldier shoots another bazooka, but John opens the doors and the rocket goes through. Soon, Nolan and John travel to the party. On the way, they discuss how they will break into Sotto Voce's high-grade vault to get to the second egg. They finally reach Valencia and go to Sotto Voce's high society party. There, John spots the bishop and approaches her. They have a seductive little dance where they verbally challenge each other. But Sotto Voce interrupts them. John takes this opportunity to steal his phone, which is the key to his vault. While Sotto gives a speech, John and Nolan pretend to spill wine on each other, and they go to the bathroom. From there, they hack a security system and reach Sotto's vault. There, they use his fingerprint from a glass to open his phone. From the phone, they take the vault's password and enter using a deepfake and voice fake. Amongst many rare artifacts, they find the most precious of them all, the bishop. Ooh, look, the second egg is also here. John takes this opportunity to try and arrest the bishop. So, they get into a three-way fight. Wonder Woman is too good for Deadpool and The Rock. She handcuffs them and beats them back. Meanwhile, Sotto Voce finds out that someone has entered the vault, so he comes back just in time to see the bishop holding the egg. But it turns out she was working with him. They take them underneath a stadium with a bullfight. I wonder if the bulls will have anything to do in the later scenes.
That's called foreshadowing.
The bishop asks Nolan for the location of the third egg, but he does not give it. So Sotto starts strangling John. Nolan cannot bear to see this, so he gives them the location. Apparently, the egg is in a hidden chamber in the tomb of Cleopatra in Egypt. The bishop and Sotto drink to celebrate, but it turns out to be just another typical poison backstabbing. Sotto goes unconscious and the bishop leaves with the second egg. Soon after, Sotto wakes up dazed and confused. He takes a gun and starts shooting at them, but he misses and hits the handcuffs. John breaks free and knocks out Sotto. He is about to leave Nolan, but Nolan says that the location he gave the bishop was wrong. So John lets him go. Then they go up a ladder, but it turns out to be the arena, and there's a huge bull there. They somehow outrun the bull, because apparently humans can run faster than bulls. On the train journey, John solemnly asks him for the location of the third egg, saying he needs it to clear his name. Nolan gives him a history lesson instead. Near the end of World War II, Hitler's personal antiques dealer fled to Argentina with hundreds of tons of cargo. Many tried to find this cargo, but none found it. One person who also looked for it was Nolan's father. Nolan's father once had the Nazi antique officer's watch, which Nolan broke out of anger. Inside, he found the secret to the third egg's location. All right, another international holiday, this time to the jungles of Argentina. There, they find a metal compartment buried underground, and it has the Nazi symbol. They open it to reveal a staircase going underground. Nolan turns on the electricity and it works. To be honest, that's actually more impressive than my own country. They find a vault there and it turns out that the watch is the key. They open it to find a huge basement full of antique stuff. They find a box marked Cleopatra, and inside it is the third egg. And Nolan drops it comically. And the bishop enters! She says that she just followed them here instead of going to Egypt. Wow, so convenient. But who enters here? Urvashi and her team. They get into a shootout. So the two thieves and John get into a vintage Mercedes-Benz and escape further down the tunnel. The Interpol soldiers follow close behind. John, Nolan, and the bishop work together to fight Urvashi and her soldiers. They keep driving until they go through a waterfall. Is there a waterfall in every single jungle out there? Someone really needs to fact-check this for Hollywood. Anyways, Nolan comes out of the water with the third egg, but no one else does. Nolan does not care, and he leaves. But he has started to feel brotherly love for John, and he goes back. But John is still alive, and he teases Nolan for caring for him. The bishop also comes out of the water with full makeup on. Nolan laughs at her, saying she's lost. He may not have the other two eggs, but he has the third one that Bishop needs. Then, John gets up to arrest Bishop. But surprise, surprise, they kiss. Like what? What even is this plot twist? Turns out that they are partners, and that they are both the bishop. Every time they interacted in the past, like fighting and dancing, they were secretly talking to each other. They did all of this to scam Nolan and to get the third egg. They take the egg from him and handcuff him to a tree. Okay, so the Bishop double-crossed Sotto Voce, and John double-crossed Nolan. Now we just need Nolan to double-cross someone. John and the Bishop take the 3 Cleopatra eggs to Cairo for the rich man's daughter's wedding. The bride, whose name is also Cleopatra, is in love with the eggs. She's even more in love with, wait for it, Ed Sheeran! Yeah, that's right. Didn't see that coming, did you? Neither did I. I don't know if I should feel more sorry for her newlywed husband or for her father. And their wedding is crashed by Urvashi and the Interpol. God, this woman is everywhere. She arrests the rich man for possessing the rare artifacts. They also try to arrest Ed, and he fights back with his guitar. Oh, that's honestly so cute.
I was in Game of Thrones!
Sometime later, John and the Bishop are spending their money on a holiday in Sardinia. And Nolan surprises them there. Of course. Nolan reveals his plot twist. Urvashi arrested him, but he broke out. Then, Nolan found out John and the Bishop's secret bank account, and he tipped it off to Urvashi. Urvashi froze all their assets and took all their money. Now that all 3 of them have lost, Nolan offers them a new heist job that will require all 3 of them. John and the Bishop realize that they need the money, so they accept. Urvashi arrives soon after, but the boat is empty. Honestly, Urvashi is the real hero here. Such a dutiful law enforcer. Anyway, Urvashi goes back to her office and puts a red notice on the 3 of them. Sorry to say this, but no point, Urvashi. They're the main characters and they have the power of plot armor! Hey, let's waste some more production money one last time and go to Paris. The 3 thieves are there for their next heist. And this is how this heist crime adventure ends. For more unique and fascinating movies that you may not even have heard about, click on the videos on your screen. Also, do subscribe, like, and comment. Your one act will make a huge difference to us.